Okay, hello all. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. So in last 20 sessions, at least we have learned some fundamentals of JavaScript. We understand what are the primitives, what are the non-primitives, at least how can we use arrays, objects, functions, classes, and what is the difference between undefined, null, and big int. Okay, and at the same time some basic operators, even logical operators, and if else, for while loops, which uh, little bit about scope. Actually, a lot of things we need to discuss related to the scope, and what is the importance of return, what is the importance of this keyword, double equal to, triple equal to, call by value, call by reference, spread operator, and destructuring. And I have given like 20 coding challenges, simple coding challenges. I think some of you already done, but a few students need more help to solve those things. Okay, so now let me take some confirmation from. Hi, students, ready to jump into the second phase of learning JavaScript? Ready? Because it will take a lot of time to learn JavaScript, especially. Okay, just say, are you ready? Unmute
Yes,
and tell
sir.
me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we are going to understand what is a roadmap for us. Okay. So let's see. I hope everyone able to see the screen. So we just learned just JavaScript basics. JavaScript basics. Okay. Actually, if you want to become a web developer, because if you want to, if whenever we are learning JavaScript, our goal is to become the full stack developer end of the day. But at least step by step, what we need to learn. Okay, that I will explain. Because if you just depends on completely on our training, it's not going to be uh, fulfilled. Okay, so lots of things we need to learn. So first thing is we should learn HTML5, CSS3. Okay, just ping me in the chat how many of you already learned HTML and CSS, at least basics. Okay? Like how to create a table and flexbox and grid, and this, if you are able to create, are you able to create a simple website or not? That is very important. Okay, just quickly, just respond quickly, because we are going to discuss a lot of things today. Hopefully yes, right? Most of the people. Suppose if you didn't learn HTML and CSS, just tell me, unmute and tell me by mistake if you didn't get a chance to learn HTML and CSS. No one is there, right? Okay, who are watching this video, if you didn't learn HTML and CSS, just ping me in the group. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I will suggest you few things. If you suppose if you didn't learn HTML and 5 and CSS basics so far, so the best thing is just go to the code evolution channel. Okay. Those things I will explain in the end. Where we need to learn. So and then JavaScript. Okay. Then okay. If even one more thing is there, that is CSS framework. Okay. Bootstrap. Once you have learned at least basics in Bootstrap, either you can learn Material UI or so Tailwind CSS. Okay. So Tailwind CSS. It's very very important. At least Bootstrap is mandatory, and if you get some time, Material UI and Tailwind. So if you keep on adding more CSS frameworks, definitely your resume will get more value. Okay, so just ping me how many of you learned Bootstrap, at least CSS framework, at least one framework. Okay, yes, Pawan said yes. Okay, you can ping me the CSS framework name, that is fine. Quick. Only two people. Okay, Pavan. Okay, good. Bootstrap and Material UI, fantastic. Everyone, if you didn't learn, just ping me no. Just ping me no. Quick. It's very difficult for me. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good because yeah, I know the basic knowledge of the classes of Bootstrap and Tailwind Material UI. So okay, I think many of you didn't learn CSS, Bootstrap and Material UI and that. Okay, okay. I will suggest you some tutorial kind of thing. Everyone should learn Bootstrap is mandatory, and Material UI and Tailwind CSS. Okay, I will send you the simplest tutorials for you. That is mandatory. That is mandatory. And here, when it comes to the JavaScript, normally whatever we have learned so far, that is not enough. That is not enough. Okay, if you see JavaScript, we should learn like basics. Like so far, we have learned basics. Still, a lot of things are there in basics itself, and advanced topics. I will tell you what are the advanced topics. So here, what is your responsibility now? You should start learn from Namaste JavaScript. There's a good playlist by Akshay Sen. JavaScript is the okay. So for whatever you have learned, that knowledge is enough to start learning these. When around 21 videos are there, so I think 23, like one or two, like normal promotional, some fun things are there. So total around 20 videos are there. So this is the most important thing. This is the most important thing. What I'm saying? What is the YouTube channel name? Tutorial name? Tell me, everyone.
Namaste JavaScript.
Namaste JavaScript by Akshay Sen. Okay, these 20 videos, like you can find minimum 100 interview questions. Okay, 100 interview questions. But here one point is important. Suppose if you are studying BTech third year or or a final year. Suppose if you're studying a graduation. Normally in interviews, no one is going to ask um, questions in this depth. Okay, no one is going to ask actually, but you should learn. So there are the plan is different for who are studying BTech and who completed graduation and looking for a job. Suppose if you have 1 2 years gap or 4 years gap or 6 years gap or 10 years gap, whatever it is, if your gap is more and you should learn more. Okay, there is no shortcut. So who are studying BTech, suppose right now this is not high priority. I will tell you what we need to do. But who completed graduation, that is high priority. Okay, how many of you have done a graduation completed already? One, two, I think minimum five, six. I think yeah, five, six. Yeah, okay, something. And minimum, I think 50%, more than 50% of students have done a completion graduation, right? So for you, this is like 100% mandatory. Okay, 100% mandatory. You should start it. And at the same time, we are going to learn. We are going to do JavaScript advanced. I will explain few advanced topics in JavaScript. Plus, we are going to do coding challenges and algorithms. Okay, BSA. So this is what you are going to learn in 6 to 7 in our training. Okay, for next 2 3 months or 4 months, whatever it is. This is what I'm going to take care of, because you should able to crack any kind of interview. That is very important, like coding challenges, analytical skills, and data structures algorithm. That is more important to crack the interviews. At the same time, JavaScript basics, advanced topics, and here I'm mentioning Namaste JavaScript, because Namaste JavaScript has covered a lot of all core and advanced and important topics. Okay, that is very very important. So BTech, that what I said for BTech students, HTML3, CSS3, HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap is 100% important. And if you have a chance, at least choose one among a material UI and Tailwind. So this is same for the students who are already completed a graduation. And when it comes to the JavaScript, BTech students can first focus on basics, what we have already learned, and focus on our training completely. More focus on our training. And who completed graduation, you should focus on JavaScript, Namaste JavaScript plus our training. Okay, our training. But this is not the end. This is not the end. Okay, and then there are two more sections are there. So these are like, I'm just mentioning, these are front end technologies. What we are, few more things are there. I will add you. Just wait for that. This is like front end, and we need to learn few things for back end technologies. Okay, the back end. So there are two things. One is server. Another one is database. Right? Data. Yes, every one of you us need to learn. Okay, here we are going to learn Node.js and the same time npm. Okay, how we are going to deal with a npm and express.js. Okay, this I will cover. I will provide a training on Node.js and npm express.js. And the database, because MySQL is open source, so that it's better to choose the MySQL relational database. And when it comes to the non-relational database, we need to learn Mongo. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Here Node.js, of course npm, express.js is very important. Suppose in case if you have already learned Java, that is fantastic. Suppose if you already have a good knowledge on Java or any other server-side programming languages, that is definitely a great advantage for you. Okay, but I'm not going to teach Java or C#.NET here. We are going to cover Node and npm and express.js in the coming days. So here I'm not going to provide training on MySQL and MongoDB, and here I'm not asking you to become expert. Okay, I'm asking you to get a basic knowledge. I mean minimum knowledge. Okay, minimum knowledge. So in database, how to create a table, how to add rows, how to delete the rows, what are the data definition language or data manipulation. Okay, a lot of commands are there. So I will give you all the roadmap of what are the things you need to cover. But here, this is, you can, okay, I will suggest you some YouTube channels or something. Daily, okay, we can choose one thing. Here daily 1 hour, 1 hour for database. Okay, from today itself. Suppose you can say that, hey Raghu, just explain everything. So if I want to explain everything, it will take 2 years. Okay,
2 years. Yes, sir.
how many years?
2 years.
2 years. So you don't need to wait for 2 years for a job, right?
Yes, sir.
So because I have only 1 hour, so I can't sacrifice 3 or 4 hours from a day. It's not possible because I need to do my job. So here, this is done. Database side, MySQL you should learn within a month. Okay, I'm just giving daily 1 hour. Like, I think if you spend for a month, definitely you will become, at least you can learn 30 to 40% of the important topics. Okay, that is more than enough for a front end developer. Okay, and here Node.js, npm, and Express.js anyway I will cover. You don't need to worry about that. So is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to learn those things on your own, or you needed training? You should learn.
Database, database we can learn, sir.
Yeah. Suppose in the middle, if you have any questions, if you are facing any issue or something, I will bring one more trainer for you. At least he will be available weekly 1 hour for you to clarify your doubts. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that much is okay. So we need to this one anyway. I will cover here HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap, Material UI, Tailwind. This is also your responsibility because these are not the big deal. You can learn from YouTube channel. Even in our YouTube channel also we have covered Bootstrap, not Tailwind and Material UI, but you can go and find any other simple and good YouTube channels itself. So here already I covered. You are going to learn complete Namaste JavaScript series. Okay, here how many videos are there in Namaste JavaScript? 20, right? Okay. How many days do you need to finish these things? Just tell me. How many days you need?
15 days.
15 days. Okay, I think it's really difficult to finish that in 15 days. So I'm just giving daily 1 hour for minimum
30
30
days.
days. So I'm just giving a plan for you. So from today onwards, so because today is the July 31st, maybe tomorrow, August 1st. From August 1st, by end of August, you should you should learn HTML, CSS3, Bootstrap, either Material or Tailwind. At the same time, daily 1 hour you should spend, and you should learn
JavaScript.
MySQL. Plus here I'm not giving option here. MySQL you should learn, and MongoDB also you should learn. So you can learn if you spend 1 hour. That is more than enough. And another 1 hour is for learning JavaScript advanced concepts. That is Namaste JavaScript series. And anyway, here we are providing training. So how many hours you need to spend for learning?
5 hours.
Here 4 hours. Just a minute. This is minimum. Maybe some of you think that Raghu, I thought if I attend only daily 1 hours training, if I do 1 hour practice, I can get a job in 6 months. No, it's not possible. It's not possible to learn everything in 1 hour. Okay, that's a challenge because uh, things are because even I didn't mention a lot of things. Okay, lots of things are there. So this is the plan for August. Okay,
Okay, sir.
by end of August you should finish Namaste JavaScript playlist. Even if whatever the questions you have in that, I will explain, and you should finish this one. And the same time, this one I will cover anyway. I'm taking care of that, and you should finish this one. Now, just tell me, do you have any questions on this?
No, sir. So just
Okay.
give the MongoDB playlist.
Yeah, I will suggest you that.
Yes, sir.
MongoDB, like Hitesh Chaudhary has created a really awesome playlist. I'll forward that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay, MySQL already have shared,
Yes, sir.
like learn core from Mosh. You can learn basics from that tutorial. I think it's already around 3 hours video, right? So you can finish.
Uh, One is 9 hours, sir. Simply learn.
Simply learn is 9 hours, but
No,
before
no.
that, just finish learn code online.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, learn code with Mosh something. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, everyone is clear, or do you have any question? Just ask me if you have any question on this plan. Suppose if you're a college student, okay, college students, is it possible for you to spend daily 4 hours for learning? Sujan,
Yeah, yes, sir. Maximum, if possible, I will do 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, if you see, suppose here what you can do, if it's not possible to spend 4 hours, anyway you're attending this our training, right? This 1 hour, and spend 1 hour to learn databases, 1 hour to learn HTML, CSS, and these things. Okay, right now just leave it for this Akshay Seni's playlist. Okay, you can learn later.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If it is possible, if you have a time, please cover this one also. Okay, and
Okay, sir.
definitely who already completed a graduation, and you should follow this. Should follow this. Any doubts or any questions from the students who already completed a graduation?
No, sir.
This plan. Pankaj,
Yes, sir.
Sai Kirti, Sweta, possible for
Yes,
you? Just ping me yes or no in the comment section. Quick. Okay, that is not the end. This is just for August. Okay, this is just for August. Okay, after August, what we are going to learn? Can anyone guess what we are going to learn? The front end, back end. Any
React.
guesses?
React, sir.
Yes. What we are going to learn? We
React,
are going to
yes.
learn React.js, and we are going to learn TypeScript, and we are going to do some projects simultaneously, because already we have a playlist. Okay, we have a playlist for React.js. TypeScript playlist is in the middle. I will finish it within 1 2 months. By the time you start these things, okay, some projects also. And here anyway I told you, right, Node.js and
Express.
Express.js. Once you learn all these things, we are going to do a complete full stack project. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys understood. Okay. Pawan, Giviti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
ఏమంటావు? పాసిబిలిటీ ఉందా? నీకు డైలీ టైం ఉందా?
Okay, sir.
యా. ఓకే, మళ్ళీ నేను ఎవ్రీ వీక్ ఐ విల్ ఆస్క్ ది స్టేటస్. Okay, what you are
Okay, sir.
doing, how much you have learned in HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap. Okay, I will forward the videos also. What are the things you need to cover? Okay, fine. So now we can jump back to the learning part. Okay. So how many of you gone through this our playlist which I have created in Telugu?
మన
Any chance?
వెబ్సైట్
This one or 98, whatever it is. Did you get a chance to start these things? Everyone, I have created a playlist for what is a JavaScript. Okay, video, 1 hour video on what is JavaScript. Did you get a chance to visit that video?
No, sir.
No? Okay, let me start. Okay, please. Okay, I'm just creating that playlist for you only, because I'm not covering uh, the topics which I'm just discussing in 6 to 7. Okay, what are the things I'm not able to discuss in 6 to 7? I'm just preparing the playlist. Okay, that
Okay,
playlist.
sir.
You should follow that playlist and watch it. Otherwise, so if you want to go with the English, just go and try to finish these videos one by one.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So now, I think it's like last 20 minutes is much boring. I know. How's the Josh now?
Hi, sir.
Hi
Everyone.
sir. Hi sir.
Okay.
yes, sir.
In the next 20 minutes, we are going to learn really, really super important things. Yeah. Everyone should say, "Oh, the Josh."
Hi,
Hi,
sir.
sir.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so far we have learned some basics in JavaScript. First, we need to understand what is the use of JavaScript, right? Why we are learning JavaScript? Just name for the sake of getting a job? No, right? We should understand what is the greatness of JavaScript. Okay, just quickly, I will just revise few things. If you're already aware of that, just answer those things. Okay, in which year JavaScript was introduced?
1995, sir.
1995. Everyone is aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in 1995, we got two great programming languages. One is
Java.
Java, another one is
JavaScript.
very good JavaScript. What is the first name of JavaScript? Do you know? Because JavaScript అనే పేరు పెట్టక ముందు దానికి ఇంకో పేరు ఉండాలి. Okay, what is the first name of JavaScript?
Mocha.
Mocha.
Next.
TypeScript.
JavaScript. Then JavaScript.
JavaScript.
Okay, fantastic. So here in Java also we have a word called Java, and JavaScript also we have a word called Java. Why? Is there any reason for that?
No, sir. I do. For the
Sun
publicity.
Microsystems.
Tell me.
Same company.
సార్ జావా ఆల్రెడీ ఫేమస్ అయింది కాబట్టి జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ అని పెట్టారన్నారు.
Yeah. Okay, this is just a marketing
Strategy.
Strategy.
strategy. Now tell me what are the server-side programming languages? Do you know?
Java, Python,
Java, Python,
Okay, Python,
C hash, C hash,
C Sharp,
C#.NET. Okay, some popular PHP.
PHP.
which
Yes, yes.
Tell me a few more. Check in the Google. Thirty seconds. Popular programming language in the world.
రూబీ, సి షార్ప్,
Okay, good. Ruby,
SQL,
Node.js,
Scala,
Node.js. Okay,
Perl,
sorry,
PERL,
PERL, Perl. Okay,
TypeScript,
sorry. అర్థం కాలే మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్పండి.
Bash,
Ash, or just ping me in the chat. Quickly. Okay, fine. Do one thing. Okay, after completing this session, just ping me top 20 programming languages. Okay, how many? Top 20 programming languages. Just find out. At least we should know the names, right? What are the top 20 programming languages? Okay, in that actually, of course, C, C++, Java,
Swift,
PHP,
Python.
Python. Okay, these are most popular programming languages from the beginning. Of course, C# came little bit late because C# came after JavaScript. Okay, so these are server-side programming languages. JavaScript is the client-side programming languages. Okay, what does it mean? Client-side programming language means?
interaction, browser interaction.
Tell me. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, sir. Browser interaction, user interaction,
User interaction. Okay, means
browser.
to the from user side, sir.
okay. So everyone Please go and watch. So I explained in detail what is JavaScript, why we need to learn JavaScript, because this is around 1 hour. I think I added one more video. Okay, maybe I forgot to add into the playlist. You can find, okay, just watch this. Okay, you will get a clear picture.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
if you don't know Telugu, no problem. Already I've covered all these points in this JavaScript world. Okay, okay, here I'm not going to take too much time to enter into the important. Okay, other programming college programming languages parallel. Okay, that's fantastic. So JavaScript, initially JavaScript was introduced to execute inside the browser. Okay, you know, because so far we have executed JavaScript. Where we have executed JavaScript so far from last 20 days?
VS Code,
VS Code. Okay.
terminals.
So what
Sorry, sir.
terminal?
Node.js.
Node.js.
Yes. What is this? Node.js. VS Code is just a code editor, right? So Node.js. Okay. Initially, in 1995, there was no Node.js. Okay. There is no Node.js. In which year Node.js came? Anyone?
2009.
Yeah. Node.js came in 2009. Okay. How many years gap is there from 1995 to 2009?
14 years.
Okay. So 14 years before 2009, we were not using JavaScript to execute on the server side. Okay, so only our goal was to execute JavaScript inside
Client.
Browser.
Browser.
browser. Can you tell me, is it possible? Is there any other programming language which we can execute inside the browser?
I think no, sir.
No, sir.
No. Sure.
HTML, CSS,
Sorry.
HTML, CSS, sir.
Okay. Okay. Those are not like high level programming language, right? Those are like markup language or style sheet. That is different. Programming languages. Is it possible to execute C, C++, Java, PHP, Python, C#, .NET, Perl, or whatever? Suppose how many programming language you can find in the world? Is it possible to execute those programming languages inside the browser?
No, sir.
No.
No, right? Yeah, but actually, 2023, the great thing happened that with the help of Py,
Script.
what is this? PyScript. With the help of PyScript, yes, we can execute which programming language?
Python.
Python.
Python also inside the browser. Okay, I will show you. Okay, PyScript. Okay, run Python
In your HTML.
HTML. That means inside the browser. Okay. Yes, we can execute Python also inside the browser. Okay, another competitor came to JavaScript, but still it is in just initial stage. We can talk about this later. Okay. But if someone asks you in interview, suppose, is there any other programming language we can execute in JavaScript means? Yeah, you said yes, PyScript is there. That was introduced in 2023, I think around just 2-3 months back only, so that we can execute Python also in the browser. So, but right now, that is not our big discussion. We can talk about that PyScript later. So we said that, okay, we can execute JavaScript inside the browser, right? Let's see how we can execute JavaScript inside the browser. Did anyone tried that executing JavaScript inside the browser so far? So if you see so far how we are using JavaScript, okay, I'm just opening in the command prompt VS Code, okay, VS Code, and in the first day itself, I told you that just please install Node.js, right? I said just go to the new terminal. What is the command to execute this app2.js file?
Node space
Node
app.
app 2.
Node
Node space
space
app 2.
app2. That means we are giving this app2 JavaScript file to whom?
To Node.
To Node.js, right? So
Yes, sir.
here, so far, we have executed JavaScript inside Node.js. Node.js. Okay. But Node.js was introduced in
2009.
2009.
2009.
2009. So before Node.js, how we were using JavaScript. Okay, still now also. That is, Node.js is nothing but a JavaScript
Runtime environment.
Runtime environment.
runtime
Environment.
environment. Okay, JavaScript runtime environment, whatever it is. So suppose if you want to execute JavaScript inside the browser, okay, who is the author of JavaScript?
Brandonic.
Brandon.
Good. And then,
Week.
okay, in how many days he has introduced JavaScript?
14 days.
7 days.
10 days.
10 days. 10 days.
10 days.
10 days. From how many days you are learning JavaScript?
30 days.
How much you have learned? We have learned
With
maybe 1%. Okay. He has introduced the Java new programming language called JavaScript in 10 days. But we are struggling to learn JavaScript from 1 month. Okay, don't worry. A lot of things are there. Okay, he introduced a new programming language called JavaScript, and to execute JavaScript, because if you want to execute means if you want to convert your high level programming language to machine level programming language, what do you need? Either you need
Compute C. C++.
no compiler or
Interpreter.
interpreter. Okay, if you want to convert high level programming language to machine level language, you need a compiler or interpreter. So it's the same. Suppose for C language you need a compiler, C++ you need a compiler, Python it need interpreter. Okay, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter?
interpreter means it will execute line by line.
Okay, compiler
After the total code, it will execute. I
after
think
the
so. Completion of code, total code.
after completion of the code, or okay, here two things are there. Suppose if you have a 5 lines of code, okay, what compiler will do? Compiler will convert all these 5 lines into 5 lines of high level programming language into 5 lines of whatever it is low level language. Okay, and then it will execute these one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what it will do? First, it will convert all the high level programming language, all the code into low level, and then it will execute line by line. So what is interpreter? What interpreter will do?
Executes line by line.
So interpreter will do, it will convert line by line and it will execute. So it will take first line from high level programming language, it will convert into low level programming language and it will execute. And then it will pick up the second line and it will convert into a machine level language and it will execute. Understood now what is the difference between the compiler and interpreter? అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. So these are the basics you need to learn in computer science. Okay, I will tell you in Telugu. How many of you understood? Tell me truly. Understood everyone? Yeah, it's good. So compiler will first, suppose if you want to execute any high level programming language, first of all we need to convert into machine level language, right? So compiler will convert all the lines into machine language, then it will execute one by one. But in case of interpreter, it will convert line by line. First, it will take one line and convert it and then execute it. Then it will go for second line and convert it and execute it. Okay. So here C, C++, Java, C Sharp.NET, or depends on compiler, and Python is interpreted, and JavaScript also initially interpreted. And nowadays, most of the people are using a JIT compiler. That means it will take advantage of both compiler and interpreter. That is called just-in-time compilation. Okay, so that's the assignment for you. So tomorrow, everyone should send me some at least 5 to 10 lines of information about what is that? What is compiler? What is interpreter? What is are you ready to do this assignment or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay, thank you. Okay, so for JavaScript also we need something, right? Either we need a compiler or interpreter or JIT compiler. Okay. Yes, for JavaScript also we have initially we have an interpreter, but he has given a name as JavaScript engine. Okay, JavaScript engine. So the first JavaScript engine name is, any guesses? What is that?
Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey. Okay, Spider Monkey. So now tell me, what is your favorite browser?
Chrome.
Okay, okay, good.
Opera.
So Google Chrome. Okay, what's the next one?
Microsoft Edge.
Edge. Another one?
Firefox.
Firefox.
Sorry?
Firefox.
Sorry, I didn't understand. What is that?
Mozilla Firefox.
Okay, Mozilla Firefox. Very good. Mozilla
Also,
Firefox. Okay. The JavaScript engine which is there inside the Mozilla Firefox is, what is that?
Monkey.
Spider Monkey. What is the name of JavaScript engine inside the Edge?
Chakra.
Okay, what is the name of JavaScript engine which is there in Google Chrome?
V8.
V8.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay, today Pawan Givit is very active. Pawan, fantastic.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so he has introduced the JavaScript engine. Okay, now let's execute our first JavaScript code inside the browser. Okay, are you ready? Everyone have a browser?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just open Google Chrome. Okay, Google Chrome. Just right click and inspect. Right click and inspect. And go to the console and clear everything. And just write down 5 plus 5 and give an enter. Are you able to see the output? 5 plus 5 is equal to 10.
S.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 10 plus 10,
20.
15 plus 5,
20.
20. We are getting the right results, right? Who is calculating all these things?
Engine.
Huh?
V8 engine.
V8 engine. Because we are executing JavaScript inside the
Chrome.
Google Chrome. So let's first we can create a simple website and we can use JavaScript inside that one. Okay. So now I'm just deleting all these files. Delete app2.js. So this is home.html. Even I'm removing everything. So I hope you know the basics of HTML. That's why I'm just creating a template. So this is the head and body, and this is the we are just mentioning that this is the HTML file. Okay, so if you want to execute, if you want to write any JavaScript, if you want to execute JavaScript inside the browser, so far we have executed JavaScript inside the help of Node.js. Now we are learning how we can execute JavaScript inside the browser. So simply just before the closing the body tag, just add
Script.
script tag. Okay, and here just add one h1 tag that let's play with Java. So now here you can write, suppose console.log, okay, or you can do let a is equal to 10, let b equal to 20, let c is equal to a plus b, right? Whatever we have learned so far, and you can do console.log, save it, and just go to that HTML file and just open that HTML file in the browser. Okay, I have opened in a Google Chrome, and if you just do console.log, it will print those console.log information inside this console. So are you able to see hello 130?
Yes, sir.
So that means we have executed our first JavaScript code with the help of HTML file and with the help of browser. So now you can use your JavaScript skills to build a website, dynamic website. Okay, that means what we need to do, we should able to do changes on this HTML page. So that is the power of JavaScript. Okay, let's see how we can change. Suppose you have a console.log C, but you want to see that information inside the web page, So how you can display some information on the web page?
Document dot
Document that type.
Document dot.
right.
Right.
Okay. So here what we can see, the sum of a comma b equal to,
C.
what is the value? That is,
C.
just save this file and refresh browser. You got the result, right?
Yes, sir.
Sum of a comma b is equal to 30. Okay, but I want to display this information in a big font, okay, like a h1 tag. Okay, how it is displaying, let's suppose it is displaying like let's play with the JavaScript, right? I want to display this information also in a big font like a h1 tag. Okay, then what
Yes,
we
sir.
can do here, what I'm doing, I'm just creating another h1 tag. Okay, I'm creating another h1 tag. I'm just giving id equal to my h. So carefully, these are the basic things. So if you do document.write, it is directly display the information on the web page on the next
Yes.
slide. Okay, but if you want to display some information on a particular HTML tag, because here I have given h1 tag, so here I need output. So if you just refresh your page, so initially it is saying that I need output. So once you execute the JavaScript, what we need to do? We need to display this information, the sum of a comma b equal to the 30 on this h1. So how we can do?
Document dot get element. Okay.
Okay. So first of all, we need to identify this reference, right? Suppose we have two h1 tags. Otherwise, you can have, suppose, another h1 tag. Here you can have another h1 tag, like. So we should know, right? We should inform to the browser that, hey browser, I need the information on this particular h1 tag. Okay, how it will identify? So we need to provide ID for that. Okay, we need to provide ID. So and here through JavaScript, what we are doing, Okay, we are checking in the whole HTML file, that is a document dot get element by ID. Okay, these are the elements, right? H1 element,
Yes, sir.
paragraph element. So we need to find out that element by ID. What is the element ID? That is my
H.
H. So how to add the text to this H1 tag? So we give
Inner
this
inner
dot
H.
Not inner HTML.
inner HTML. Inner HTML is equal to. So I'm just writing sum of
Sum of A,
A
comma
comma
B
B equal to
C
plus.
plus C.
Okay, done.
Yes, sir.
Happy? Let's see. So I'm just refreshing. You got the information or not?
Yes, sir.
Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So this is the beginning of a web development. Okay, JavaScript is very, very important. If you know the fundamentals of JavaScript, then you can learn web development. So you should have a basic knowledge in HTML, you should have a basic knowledge in CSS, and you should have a good knowledge in JavaScript. Then you can start learn building a website slowly. So initially you can build simple website. Later you can build Amazon or Netflix or any large application in the world. Netflix is just built on top of JavaScript. Okay, they are built with a React.js library. Okay, Amazon, like suppose whatever you open through browser, any website in the world, 90%, 90 to 98% we can say. Okay, every website in every web application, if you are able to open that through a browser, there is a JavaScript. Okay, there is a JavaScript. So maybe some of you have a doubt, like Raghu, if I learn JavaScript, whether I will get a job or not. Maybe what is the future scope of JavaScript? Just remember one point: unless until you are using internet, unless until you are using websites, unless until you are using all these web applications like Netflix and OTT platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, all these things through web, there is no problem for your jobs. Only thing is competition. You should be on top of that in that competition. Okay, fine. This is enough for today. Uh, any questions? No?
No, sir.
Questions? Understood, everyone?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can you please show the code once?
What? Okay, simple console.log hello. It will display the hello in console, and we are declaring two variables.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Simple one.
Okay.
Only thing is document.get element by ID. Okay, otherwise I will just ping you in the chat. Okay, so I'm clearly saying that don't depend on anyone in the world. Okay, I'm helping you up to some extent. Okay, don't think that if I attend this training for 2 3 months or 6 months, automatically I will get a job. No, it's not possible. Okay, when it is possible, you should learn HTML, you should learn CSS, you should learn JavaScript in detail, you should able to crack the coding challenges, you should able to answer all the advanced concepts in JavaScript, you should have a basic knowledge in Node.js, you should have a basic knowledge in databases, and you should have done at least 1 or 2 projects. Then automatically you will get a job. So don't think that if I do hard work for half an hour or 1 hour, automatically I will get a job or something. It's too impossible. So if you're in that kind of mentality, it's better to drop off from the training and just enjoy your life. I'm saying. So if you want to do hard work, smart work, with good interest, okay. If you don't have interest, it's very difficult to do a practice. Okay, fine. That's all for today. If you have any questions, ask me. Otherwise, you can drop off and see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.